Welcome back, everybody. With the hype completely gone now on the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic, we've spent a few more weeks with this watch, and today we'll determine whether it's a definite upgrade or if it's still lagging behind other competitors. But before we do that, just want to thank you all for watching, all for engaging, and to the few people that have subscribed, thank you very much. And I hope you find this video entertaining and value for your time. And to the other people who haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Thank you very much. Now, without further ado, we shall proceed. I'm gonna start off with a quick unboxing experience to see how far we've come from the good old days of the Galaxy Watch, where Samsung and other tech companies used to believe in giving you everything in one go, outperforming each other to see how much stuff they can stuff into boxes. Okay, so get this. This is how it's presented to you. As you can see there, very nice looking. We take that out, put that to the side, see what else we used to get in the boxes before they became so slim. So, on this side, what we get is this. Okay, so just a mini docking charging port, and here the actual cable to charge it with a plug. So what you do is you stick that in there, do that. There you go. Plug that in, your watch starts charging, and your watch would have a nice wee charging port there, just nice and simple. Okay, take that off because we don't need that for now. Put that to the side. Let's get this here started up. Okay, while that's starting, move on to the Watch6 Classic right there. Let's open you up. This is how this used to be presented. Tall, thin box. Get the watch, put it to the side. Take out, see what we got. So here you see all your paperwork on that side. On the side, your charging cable. Okay. Put that to the side. And we'll get this started off. We'll put it on there. Oh, just before I forget, bring this box back in. And here, that's your paperwork and an extra strap band. So this is the back in the day where you used to get two sizes. This is the small, and then a small to medium, and then a large, medium to large on the other strap. Gave you extra things back in the day. Now moving on to our Samsung Galaxy, to the Galaxy Watch Ultra. Let's get that open, see how that's presented. There you go. Came inside another box, a small box, kind of like a Russian door, I guess. See how many times you can get that open. Let's get you opened. Come on, don't let me down here. Come on. It doesn't want to come out. Sorry, folks. The Ultra does not want to come and play today. Oh, there we go. So that's it there. There's your watch. Put that to the side. What you get here, again at the top, your paperwork. Nobody cares about that. Up here, your charging cable. And your charging cable just looks, it's basically just that. That's your charging cable. That's what you get compared to the spare board here. Look at that. Boring as hell. Then you get your strap over here, extra strap. Open that, put that back. Okay, put that to the side. Get your strap for this one. Let's see here. Get that started. As you can see there, that's your Ultra. Nice. Let's get the strap on that. Strap on that, get you there. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for, the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. a nice wee small box as well. Get that open, and that's your watch there. Okay, as you can see, this is my everyday watch at the moment. So for extra protection, I've got a screen protector on it and a bezel protector too. I'm not letting that back get damaged. What do you get in the box? Take that out. This is where your strap would be. Let's put that back. And what do we get in here? Again, same thing. Books at the top. Cable at the bottom. All right, put that away. Let's get some straps of this one here. There you go. There we go. Okay, let's get you started. Okay, and let's put you there for now. And get the watches here. See where we at. Okay, and then right. Okay, so get right back into it. So to the question I asked at the beginning, is this worth the upgrade from the rest of these other watches, and is it a good upgrade from the other competitors? For me, yes. I think this is a worthwhile update and upgrade. For one, the bezels, the thinness here, slim size, the weight, the look of it, the bezel. Can never go wrong with the bezel. Love the bezel. As soon as the bezel came back, I'm going for it. That's me. Okay, so let's see here. This is the first one. Galaxy Watch. Let's put that on the wrist. See how that looks. Okay. Bulky, nice and bulky, thick, very bulky looking. Don't know if you can see that. Nice. Your bezel, bulky, nice. Okay, nice and rugged and steady. Then my all-time favorite, Watch6 Classic, and there you go. Again, very nice looking, nice strap. The strap became a slightly slimmer, more comfortable to put on, and it doesn't very lightweight compared to this, which was fairly heavyish strap wise. Okay, take that off. Then we go to the outer. Stick that on the wrist for you here. See how that one looks. As you can see there, nice and snug. And the strap is a lot slimmer compared to the previous two. And this is actually the actual strap that comes with the Watch Classic. Okay, you can see there, nice. Get in there. Okay, take that off. And now to our 8 Classic. Stick that on for us there. See what that looks like. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Obviously, with the marshmallow strap, it's quite slim, minimalistic, elegant looking there. Get that in there, stick that on. Get a different clock face if you like, but I like that one. And get a wee suit, and you can make that into a nice expensive looking watch with a suit on. Or if you wanted to just relax, you can put that strap on, make smart casual. But I prefer this here for all my running. Get rid of all, if I'm sweating, I don't sweat as much, the sweat goes away. It's breathable, which is brilliant. So we'll take that off for now. Okay, now the only criticism I would have about them is the screen size. But once you have it on and you get used to it, your eyes adjust to it, you don't even notice. But these two here have the bigger screen sizes compared to these two, which have a similar screen size, even though that's a lot brighter than that. But to be honest, you're hardly going to notice a difference. Obviously, you're talking several years old compared to that. Okay, so the technology in that is way more advanced. The user face, this is much more, it's Wear OS, whereas this is a Samsung's old Tizen. Okay, now in terms of another thing that lets this watch down is the battery size. Okay, believe it or not, this actually has a bigger battery than this. This is a 472 battery. This is a 435 or something like that. I'm not sure. Actually, we can check that quickly. I'll just check that quickly here. Just bear with me. Where are we? About watch. Go to battery. And the battery is 445 actually. 445. But it says here 435. That's where I got that from. Enormous battery size. Okay. And then this has a, what's the battery size for that one? Check it now that we know where we are going. Let's double check that quickly. About watch, and down here to battery, and it's 425, but it's 417. So that, and there's the battery, in terms of battery size, there's not much of a massive difference between the two. Okay, then we get this one, which is the Ultra, which has the biggest battery out of all of them. The battery comes in at 590. Just make sure that I am telling you the truth, and we'll just double check that. And battery, let's go, there you go, 590, and it's a 578. Okay, so in terms of battery wise, it would be the Ultra with the biggest battery, followed by the original Classic watch, then the Classic 8, then the Classic 6. Okay, now these three have bezels, as you can see, nice bezel, can't go wrong with that. My first introduction to the Galaxy, this is what I loved. So I love this bezel because when I was younger, believe it or not, my mom got me, I think you call them the Swiss watches, and it used to have a bezel on it, and it used to make a nice wee cracking sound on it. And I remember taking it to school and being the coolest kid in the class. So ever since then, I've been addicted to the bezels. So this comes with a bezel as well, which is brilliant. However, the Ultra has no bezel, which you get used to after a while. But as soon as the bezel came back on the Classic 8, I was there. I was there for it. Okay, so that's where we are on that spectrum. So those are the downsides of the battery. Samsung needs to get their behind in gear, because for us paying premium dollar for all these smartwatches, we should at least have a minimum of 2 whole days without you having to recharge. Okay, so this used to last me 3 to 4 days on one charge. This was a 1.5 days at a stretch. You could stretch it to 2 depending on how active I was during the day, but which is not good enough. This was 2.5 days at a stretch as well, depending on how much you're doing. So it still came in less, gave you less days than the Classic watch, but obviously this has more technology in it, more sensors, so it's doing a lot more compared to that. And then the operating system as well plays a part in that. And then this one here is 2 days if I'm pushing it, but it's about 1.75 days on the Classic watch. Okay, now the other thing that I wish Samsung had done is, I will show you now. I'll put them this, it's mainly these three here. So I don't know if you can see it, but you see it's got a two-tone style to it. So it's got a silver surrounding and a rubber inside, encased by the silver rubber. And if you feel it is slightly rough for you to feel the buttons, and they're very, very good. I love the feel of that. Then you got this here with the wee design. You got the orange in there and the white on that side. Then you got the middle, which is all black, surrounded by a orange accent. Don't know if you can see that out casing. I think that's brilliant. Then you've got the Classic, which has got that orange inside on that main button. I wish that was black, all black, seeing as this is the Watch Classic, the black version. If it had all black on that, and then that orange out casing, and these buttons here on there with the inside casing. That would been awesome, or even the 2 lines in there as well. But if it was all black on this side, that would have been brilliant. But I do like the silver and black combo that's going on there. Let's take that off there. Okay, so I like that. So that would be that would have been ideal. Okay, now in terms of the screen, the brightness when you're outside, they're all visible, you know, whether it's sunny or it's dull. But to be honest, I'm in the UK, so I'm never really at very bright for my screen, and I don't like my screen too bright anyway. I always have it about there, and that does me inside, outside without no problem, because it's always more or less raining around my parts. So I don't know about other people who are in sunny places, but where I am, the visibility, the brightness for me is not a problem at all. It's brilliant. Okay, now the other thing that I wanted to talk about is how useful is this smartwatch? How useful in terms of tracking your sleep, your running, your activities, and getting you to do things. I think it's brilliant. So I've been doing running. I've been using this for running, just to check my to try and get fitter, you know, and keep up with the kid and see if I can keep up with him, chasing him about, playing with him and all that, trying to get better. Okay, so as you can see, I'll show you here. It's better if I show you on my phone here. So when you first get it, it's got this here, which is called the beta version, where you do have to do a level test, and then it tells you what level you are. So it told me that I was a level 2, and then those are all the workouts that I've done with it. And then on my last workout, on that one, I had to do another level test, which I did the other day, but unfortunately it says here that I didn't pass that workout. But that's because I am also using that in connection with, I was using it with another app, which is the Couch to 5K, and it didn't really register my running properly. So I'm gonna have to try and do the test again tomorrow and see if I can skip, because I don't really want to do those 3 workouts. I want to skip them and go to level 3, which I believe I'm at now. But we'll wait and see how that goes. Okay, what else going to show you? Okay, so it tracks, and then it's got the new where's that thing here? The come on, where is it? The antioxidant, whatever it's called. Where are you? Come on. Is it them? Yeah, there you go. And as you can see, antioxidant index, where you measure it by holding the back of the watch here, putting your thumb. Don't know how accurate this is, because it always shows me as very low. But out of everybody in our family, I eat the most vegetables, most fruits, but it mustn't be to do with that. But I'll take that with a pinch of salt, if I were you. But you know, that's that's it. So it's a fun to have. I don't know how true that would be. I also use it to track my sleeping, and it says my energy score is quite fair and low, but I don't blame it. I didn't have that much sleep. Let me see here. How much sleep did I actually have? It says 5 hours, so it's not very great. So went to bed at 2, was up at 7:30. So in terms of that, it's not great. I know I need to do better with my sleeping for sure. Right now I'm very low on my steps, but that's because I'm sitting down, not doing much. Okay, leave that there. Okay, now would I recommend you upgrade? I'm gonna cop out and say that's up to yourself. If you have the money, you want the latest tech, you're happy enough with the bezel, by compromising the smaller screen and all that jazz, then go for it. for me, it's worth it. But then again, let's say as you can see, I have all the other watches here, so I will always go for the latest and greatest because I'm just like that. That's just me chasing the buzz. The other thing that I want to praise Samsung for is whenever this came out, they immediately updated the Ultra to have the same software as the Galaxy Watch 8. So these two watches, in terms of software, in terms of anything they can do, sensors, they literally do exactly the same things. Obviously, like I say, this is it's bigger battery, slightly heavier. I took it to the beach, went swimming with it, no problems. Whereas with this one, if you take this to the beach, especially if it's a sandy beach, the sand gets trapped in the bezel, and whenever you turn in your bezel, you can hear the sand grating against the bezel, the wheel balls on the inside. But after a while, it goes away because I did it before with the previous. Actually, it was a previous Watch 6, and it did. You could feel that, you could hear the grinding on the gears. So this, in terms of swimming, especially going to the beach or just for water protection, it doesn't, because there's no way the sand can go into. So that would be my recommendation. Is if you are swimming, especially in the beach, in the lake, or even just swimming in general, this will probably be the watch for you. But for everything else, if you like a nicer fitting, form factor, this would be the one. This would be the one for you. It's nice and thin. It's light. The classic Watch 6. If you want the typical normal looking round phone, then there's nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. It's what to do. It's good for. I've enjoyed using this watch. I really enjoyed it. But as soon as the Ultra came out, I updated straight away. I upgraded straight away because of the battery, because I always like a bigger battery. I want to be able to at least have 2 whole days without thinking about the battery. I want to go away for the weekend and not think about the battery. So Samsung definitely needs to start giving us 2-day minimum for battery. You should be able to go out on the weekend on a Saturday, from Friday to Saturday, and coming back on a Sunday, and not worry about the battery. You've got too many cables already as it is, and with the effect that they've taken off, you can't use your phone as well now to charge your watch wirelessly. At least you have to now carry the cable, and then you got your phone cable, you got everything. So from that standpoint, they need to definitely give us a minimum, I would say, of at least 2 whole days of battery. Okay, so I think that's just me rambling now. So you can tell me, which unboxing experience you preferred, the old style of the original class Galaxy Watch here, or the new styles of what we got with the from the 6 onwards to the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic itself, and see which unboxing experience did you prefer, which one did you like, and then which watch would you, just looking at them there, would you go for. Okay. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you for watching. And again, to my subscribers, thank you very much for subscribing. And to everybody else who hasn't subscribed but still watches, I appreciate your views, and I value your time, and I appreciate you watching. So till we meet again, thank you and goodbye.